Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ernest. In this quick tutorial, I'm going to take you through the process of adding an add-on domain onto your hosting account. This video is coming from a video request in my comment section, this one right here. If it's your first time hearing about an add-on domain simply means sharing a hosting space with another domain. Let's say you purchased a hosting account that lets you to host more than one domain name on the hosting account. Then the first domain name that you bought while buying the hosting account is going to be the primary domain, or you can call it the main domain of the hosting account. Now you can attach another domain name onto that, and the domain name will still be using the same resources just as the main domain name. As the video goes on, you will exactly understand what I mean by this. So let's get started into this video and let me show you how to do that. If you have been following my no-code web design playlist, you will obviously know that I use HostCreed as my web hosting provider. And if you have been following the course, you know that I've only gotten one hosting account and one domain name from this account that I opened dedicated for the course. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and purchase another domain name just for the sake of this video. So at the end of the day, we're going to have one hosting account and two domain names active on top of one hosting account. So that is basically what an add-on domain is. Now quickly, I'm going to purchase another domain name so we can go ahead and do this, and I'm going to do that on a fast forward. Okay, now guys, you can see that we're done purchasing the domain name, and here we have one hosting account and two domains. Now let's go ahead and click on the domains right here, and we're going to see the two domains. Right here is the main domain name, which is already connected to the hosting account, and here is going to be the add-on domain that I just purchased right now. And let me head back to the client area, and of course let me go over to the active services, which is the hosting account. And I'm going to click into the hosting account. Let's go ahead and log into the cPanel. Now click on log into the cPanel. And of course, we are logged into the cPanel right now. Adding up a domain name is going to be somehow confusing if you're using Cloudflare. But if you're not using Cloudflare, the simple way to go ahead and connect a new domain to your hosting account as an add-on domain is very simple. Just head over to the domain section. Let me collapse this, by the way. It might be looking actually different from your own, but I promise you it's not different. So let me go ahead and collapse them. If you're actually using the name servers of your hosting provider, if you're not using Cloudflare or any other DNS management tool, it will definitely be a straightforward procedure for you. Just head over to the domain section, click on the domains option right here, and of course you can see the option to create a new domain. But before we do that, let's head back to, I just remembered something. Before we do that, let's head back to the HostCreed and let's go to the client area, and then let's head over to the domains right here. And I'm going to click on the new domain that I just purchased right now. So let's make sure that the name servers are set to the HostCreed name servers, because if not that, it's not going to work, right? So I'm going to click on the name servers. And of course, right here, we're going to set up the name servers. Now you're going to set the name servers to the name servers of your hosting provider. So the name servers for HostCreed, which is the hosting provider in this case, is going to be, let me go ahead and enter that quickly. Your hosting name servers is obviously going to be provided to you by your web hosting provider. So don't bother about that. Don't use exactly my own if you're not using HostCreed, right? So I'm going to, even if you're using HostCreed, make sure you acquire the right name servers for the particular hosting account that you just purchased. Okay, so I'm going to click on change name servers right now. So if you look here, it's still the old one, right? But it says changes saved successfully. So you're going to give this a few minutes. It's going to change in the background as well. Even though it doesn't change right here, it's going to change in the background. Okay, so I'm going to head back to the cPanel. Of course, let me head back and copy the domain name before I head to the cPanel. Let's head back to the cPanel, and here I'm going to click on create a new domain. And right here, you will see an option to select if you have already registered the domain name. Since I have, I'm going to leave that selected. And here I'm going to paste in the domain name right here. And of course, I would love to select this option to share document root. Now it's going to create the folder for this domain name outside the public underscore HTML. That is what I want. So all is definitely done. I'm going to click on submit. Okay, and you can see success, you have successfully created the new domain name as an add-on domain, whatever. So that is exactly how you can go ahead and create an add-on domain name. Now this domain name right here is using the same resources as well as the main domain name. This is exactly how you can add an add-on domain onto a hosting account. Now if I want to check if the domain is actually working, I'll go ahead and click on the domain name right here. And you're going to see that the domain name is up and running. I just purchased only a domain name. I didn't buy a hosting account, and you can see that the domain name is up and running. So if you want to access the directory for the domain, you can go ahead and click here, and it's going to take you straight to the file manager, and you're going to see that the folder is actually outside the public_html. Now you can see that it created the folder outside the public_html. That's because I disabled the share document root. So if I had enabled the share document root, it's going to create this directory inside the public_html. So this directory is going to be inside here. So that is what the shared document root means. Now you can go ahead and build up your website from this directory. If you also want to create an email address, you are going to have an option to select the particular domain name. So let's go ahead and do that. If you click on email account, you're going to have an option to select. Okay, let me click on create. You're going to exactly have an option right here when it says domain. So click on here and you can select the actual domain name that you want to create the email for. So the add-on domain is acting exactly as a different website, although it's still using the same resources as the primary domain. You can see that I can go ahead and select this and I can create an email. Let's say contact at this, and you can see how simple it is. You can also remove an add-on domain. So let's head back and go straight to the domains section and click on the domains option. You can go ahead and click on manage right here. So if you want to remove the add-on domain, go ahead and click on remove add-on domain, and voila, it's gone. But you can't actually do that when it comes to the main domain. Of course, you can't remove the main domain from the cPanel. Let's go ahead and click on the domains. Let me show you that you can't actually remove the main domain. So if you click on manage, you can see the main domain right here. So if you click on manage, and obviously there is nothing to manage right here, you are not able to remove the main domain from the cPanel. So let's click on return to domains, or probably click on cPanel. Also, if you want to install WordPress, let's go ahead and click on WordPress option, the software right here, collapse that. So let's go ahead and click on the WordPress option. If you also want to install WordPress, the same method implies that you're going to select the actual domain name. Okay, so I'll click on install, and here for the domains, you can click here and select the domain name right here. It's that easy. It's that easy. Okay, so you can see that two domains or even more than two domains can use the same hosting account, but then you call the additional domains an add-on domain. That is simply what it means. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any question, also leave it in the comment section. You can see that a question led to this video, and I hope that you have learned something. If you are new to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one.